Welcome to day 3 of July Postcard Play, hosted by Carrie the Crafter. I also call it Gelli Postcard Play, and I made this card for day 3 on my live stream, and this video is an edited version of that live stream. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can go check that out. I'll link it below. But I thought you might like a shorter version with just the highlights showing how we got from a collage soup book image, did a Gelli Plate transfer, and then made some funky glasses using some stencils, and we just put 3 little rhinestones on it for to signify that it's the 3rd day. So I hope you enjoy this little video. The inspiration for today's card is going to be this glasses case. This is a Kate Spade glasses case, and I was taking Lucy for a walk the other day, and I had my sunglasses in here, and I opened up the case, and then when I put my glasses in, this is just one of my pairs of glasses, I saw that and I thought, oh, that would be a really fun card, right? I think that would be fun. So that's what we're going to create today. We're going to use an image transfer to get the eyes, and then we're going to collage some fun paper and make some glasses. And so I went ahead and I pulled out a few things. So this one is from a collage soup book, this one here. And I used my little cutout 4x6. I think I would do something like that for the postcard, and then we'll cut out some glasses and some funky colors in a print. So I think that sizing works pretty good. Now I did warm up my plates because, as I mentioned, to do image transfers, it's best if your plate is warmed up. I don't mean heat, I mean like just use it a few times. So I did a couple just quick and easy pulls using some paints that I'm running low on. Did those 2, and then I did this one. So I did this just in the half hour before it came on. And there's this one. So this pattern is just from a placemat. I'm going to use my baby wipe to clean these. So I did 2 prints on each of these, so hopefully that's enough to warm up these plates. And I'm going to use my 8x10 plate so that I can sort of pick what part I want to cut out for the postcard, and then we'll glue it on a base. Well, usually the easiest thing is black, I find. Usually this Liquitex Basic works well for magazines. I find for the collage soup books, I find this carbon black fluid acrylic works better, and you don't have to put it down very long. Fingers crossed. It's, you know, it's always a crapshoot. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think I'll use my big roller to try to make it as smooth as possible. So we're going to do the transfer. We're going to let it dry, and then we'll pick it up with another color. And the trick to the transfer is not to have your paint too thick. I'm going to hold my breath, cross my toes. So we're going to do a layer of this, and we want it not too thick. I do find this one is a bit harder to tell the thickness, but I see it beading there, so I don't think it's too thick. All right, let's do this. Give it a rub from the center out, get rid of any bubbles, and then say a little prayer. Hi, Rhonda. Oh, good, it worked. All right, see, that didn't take very long. That did not take very long. And with this book, I find you can use them again. I don't know that you have to wipe them. I just wipe them. I don't know if you need to, but if you wipe them, you do have to let them dry before you try them again. So I'm happy with that. I think that's going to look fun with the glasses. Now, for the pickup color, I want to consider what am I thinking about doing for the glasses. For some reason in my brain, I thought it would be fun to do like pink and green glasses, especially since she looks so serious, right? And we're not going to see her whole face. We're only going to see like that much. So I think pink and green would be really like designy glasses would be fun. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. I think this is dry. And that's the other important thing, is you need to let this layer dry if you're going to pick it up with another paint color. If you want to pick it up right away on a piece of paper, you can do that, but it's a bit dry here for me to do that. And I do find the liquid acrylics do dry pretty fast, so it's hard, especially hard to do with them. All right, so we're thinking about adding funky glasses in some like bright colors. So let's pick her up with sort of a very neutral color. So let's do, and remember, we're going to cut her. We're going to cut her up. We just do a combination of these two and just make it really like a light pickup as a backdrop for the glasses. So we'll do rose towards the bottom and Naples yellow. Get my paper ready. And make sure your brayer is dry too, because you might just spread the dark color back on there. In general, I like doing the transfers with the dark image and then a light pickup or vibrant light pickup. But I have done some with like a white for the transfer, and you get kind of like an x-ray look. I do have a few streams on that. I think we did some on transparencies too. That was kind of fun. Okay, so that's pretty dry. No, no, it's not. See, it's coming off on my hand. Let me get a paper towel. Okay, see all that stuff coming off? You don't want that mixing with your paint. All right, that should be dry enough. And then you don't want this layer too thick. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's use some Pan Pastels in her eyes. Sorry. I wish I could reverse it. Let's get a, where's one of those spatula thingy jingies? I'm just going to pick this up for a second. I don't want to, I could just leave it there, but I'm just going to save that for later. Okay. While we're waiting for the eye color, let's give her just a little bit of blush, a little extra pink cheeks. I went that one went a little bit too far. Oh well. Maybe we'll go over her nose too. We'll kind of do like, it might even be like a shadow of her glasses, right? Just kind of do that. Green, blue, blue and green. I've got one blue, 3 greens. Okay, let's do green. Just need to wipe this. Okay, I'm gonna do like pretty bright green, like super bright. Okay, and then let's give her blue eyeshadow. Yeah, let's do blue eyeshadow. Blue eyeshadow. I want to put white in her eyes. So this is a bit of white Pan Pastel. I'm just going to use it to block out her eyes here a little bit. I can't help myself with the Pan Pastel. Just do a little bit of light pink, and then we'll do some magenta. This would probably be better if I wasn't working sideways. I think her cheeks are going to be a little bit weird, but that's okay. Maybe they'll blend in with the rose. Do rose at the bottom. And then we'll do Naples yellow, sort of like a lighter Naples yellow. Oh, wait, I already had that. Let's use the stuff we already had, right? I've got my paper ready, my brayer's dry, check, check, check. And let's start. I'm going to start in the middle. And remember, Pan Pastel is a dry medium, so you don't really have to wait for it to dry. I'm going to just brayer that off because, oh, I got some black coming off this brayer. And you want this fairly thin for your pickup. just gonna spit thick here, but I don't want to wreck her face. I'm happy with her face, so I'm just gonna thin her out that way. Let's put this on. All right, so let's let that dry. Let's pull this lady. Is she ready to pull? Let's see. So my Pan Pastel cheeks had a bit of black in them, so they kind of stained, instead of being rosy, they stained her cheeks black. But you know what? I think that's a happy accident, because it could look like the shadow, like once we get her glasses on there, it could look like the shadow of her glasses, honestly. Anyways, I guess I should show you guys that. So there's this one. Do we do her whole face? We want to make room for her glasses. Maybe we should do the glasses first and then decide, you know, where to cut her out. I'm just going to clean it off and we'll get started on our... And if we don't like it, we can always just do another print, because we're not doing it directly on that. We're going to make a print, then we're going to cut it out, and then we're going to glue it on. This chevron, I think, would make a cool pattern. This is Chasing Chevrons by Darcy Sanders, but I'm going to put a base layer first. I'm going to do this green first, and then we're going to do like not a long haul, but a mini haul with the dark green, and then we're going to pick it up with the pink. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So here's the green. We're going to put this on. So then I'm going to put this green, because I want the light green, the dark green, and then I'm going to do the pops of pink. So I'm just going to rotate that, pick it up again, but not, I don't want to pick up too much. I want to keep, and then we'll find a spot that we like for the glasses. So we'll have the light green, the dark green, and then we'll have pink popping through. That green is, I'm just worried because the green here is very light, and I don't know if the pink is going to combine with it very well. So I think I'll pick it up with a white after. Just want that a little bit drier, and then we're going to add this bright pink. So I'm going to put the pink on, this fluorescent pink, and I think it should overshadow some of that green. Is this, I think that's clean enough. So we're going to put our bright pink on. A little bit more, I think. A little bit more. And then we'll lift up our stencil. Okay. And if we don't like it, we can just make another one. So there's our pattern for the glasses, I think. And then this is nice and juicy. I'm just going to put this on here to get the pink transferred. So there we have our pink. We could audition that as glasses too. So while those are drying, let's cut out a pair of trial glasses, shall we? So I thought what I could do is I could just trace half of my glasses, and then we could fold it and cut it like you do in grade school. You know, it's not really good to put your glasses upside down, so don't do as I do. So I do want the glasses fairly chunky because we want the pattern to show. The border, let's make it real cat eye too. And if these look good, we can use this as a template for the next one, right? So I'm going to fold that. So let's go for it. This is our prototype glasses. I got to get my fussy cutting scissors inside here to really just watch your back finger that you don't poke yourself. All right, let's try these on. I think that size is good. Like, it's a bit big, but I like the cat eye. I think that's kind of fun. I think I would do it lower. Gonna mark it. Barb from Stranger Things. Yeah, it does look like Barb from Stranger Things. Poor Barb. She got killed off so soon. All right, I'm gonna go to my trimmer. Let's layer green and then pull with white, just to give options. Give our lady some options in her eyewear. Okay, we're gonna take that off. Let that sit. It's pretty good. All right, let's pull this one in. Let's do it in metallic white. And that's still wet. Okay, I'm going to glue that onto this black 4x6. Okay, to glue it, I'm going to just use some Aleene's Tacky and a glue stick to spread it so you don't get little lines and ridges and stuff. Try to line that up as best I can. And then Aleene's Tacky does give you a little bit of time, like a little bit of leeway to straighten things. And it will curl a little bit as it's drying, but then it should be okay. So you see that's curling because of the glue drying. It's not a big deal. Okay, so that's option 2 for our glasses. So the other one's dry. Let's pull it, and then I'll cut the glasses off of this print. That's the one I just have there. And then we'll decide which print to use for the glasses. Do our glasses. I want a lot of the pink though. Now this is just it's not like a firm stencil, it's just a piece of graph paper, so it's a little loosey-goosey. We have to fold it along that border. So let me cut it. So we'll cut these out and then we'll ask you guys to pick your favorite. Feels like I'm trying to make sure I keep the two sides together so that I don't get too wonky glasses. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a vote. So that's option 1, just the green and the white. Option 2 is the green with a bit of pink. Option 3 is like a lot of pink and a bit of green. So 2 is out. Let's just throw that aside. A lot of 1s. Okay, I'm gonna have to count these. So 3s win by a smidge. I have to say that I do enjoy live streaming a lot because you don't have time to think. But when I've been, the few little videos I've been doing for the Gelprint postcard play, it's been kind of nice getting back to doing videos and editing and taking my time and then cutting out stuff. Like, I think I might try to keep doing my lives every week, but in August I might try to do get back to trying to do a video or 2 a month as well. Would you guys like that? Do you prefer lives? I mean, you probably prefer lives if you're here, but if you're watching the replay, would you prefer a shorter video, or do you like watching the long content, long form content? I think right about there is pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a good press down. I do want to fix her lips though. Just sharpening up her little lips there a little bit. I try the Sharpie, but I think the acrylic paint is going to wreck it. I like that with the black. I'm going to do this edging that Zandra inspired me to use your art crayons, like your gelatos or your art crayons. Let's do green and black. So I'm just going to use this for my border. I'm going to smudge it. And then we're going to put black. Smudge that too. I'm not going to do too much black by her lips there. Put a bit more black here to cover some of that. That green's a little too much. Okay, I'm going to go on a search for some bling. We could do 2 black and then give her a black mole. Would that count as 3? That might be fun. I'm going to just audition them because they don't totally stick super hard. I can't remember who said to give her a mole, but I think Cindy Crawford's mole is like there, isn't it? Yeah, in the high corners, like cat eye glasses often have like a little bling in the corner. Give her a little really 3D mole. Then we have 1, 2, 3. That's our numbers. Okay, I'm going to glue that down because the sticker stuff isn't the best. Like it's, I think these are from the dollar store. These my Eileen's Tacky. It doesn't matter if it comes out like the glue because it will dry clear. So thanks for watching this short video for the Gelli Postcard Play Day 3. And I hope you're playing along with this fun challenge, and we'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Didn't Ginger from Gilligan's Island, didn't she have a mole too? And then when Marianne was pretending she was Ginger, didn't she draw a mole on?